Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter with your Tennis Now news update. Tennis has said ciao to a champion. U.S. Open champion Flavia Pennetta played her final match, falling to Maria Sharapova at the WTA Finals. Flavia took the court needing to win one set to qualify for the Singapore semis and extend her career. She was on track with a 4-2 lead, but Maria stormed back, winning 11 of the final 13 games, sending Flavia into retirement. The pair shared a very nice embrace at the net. The 33-year-old Flavia gave a final farewell wave to a roaring crowd that included her parents.
And Flavia Pennetta saying goodbye for the final time.
Flavia turned pro on her 18th birthday back in February of 2000. She completed a fairy tale finish to her final season, beating her former roommate Roberta Vinci in the all-Italian U.S. Open final between close friends. Moments after that performance, Pennetta stunned everybody in the crowd, telling them that it was her last Grand Slam match.
And this is the way I would like to say goodbye to tennis. Was my last match in the US Open, and I couldn't think to finish in a better way.
Flavia closes her career with 11 singles titles and 17 doubles championships, including the 2011 Australian Open. She was the first Italian woman to crack the top 10 in the Open era, held the world #1 doubles ranking, and made history as the oldest first-time Grand Slam champion in the Open era. Flavia says she is looking forward to a well-earned vacation. Fortunately, though, she's not going to be gone for very long. She is expected to travel the tour next year, at least part-time, with her fiancé, Fabio Fognini. And hasn't completely ruled out, by the way, the possibility of playing in the 2016 Olympic Games, perhaps with Fabio, who partnered with Flavia at the Hopman Cup in Australia in January. As for Maria Sharapova, her comeback looks more like a conquest. She roared through the round-robin stage in Singapore undefeated to qualify for the semifinals. Agnieszka Radwanska, whom Maria beat in her opening match, won her 500th career match in style to join Sharapova in the Final Four. And to get that milestone win, Radwanska pulled off the play of the tournament. Here's a look at the all-court point against Simona Halep. Aga won the set and 6 of the 7 final games to beat Simona and says she enjoys entertaining the fans. Aga says it's very nice to hear people say that her tennis is entertaining. So the question now, who will join Maria and Aga in the semifinals? As we taped today's news, Garbiñe Muguruza remained undefeated in the white group with a very strong shot of advancing. In other news now, Australia's most decorated Davis Cup player, now its captain, Lleyton Hewitt, will succeed Wally Macer, who stepped in for Patrick Rafter.
To represent Australia and wear the green and gold with pride out there, and that's something I want to take into, obviously, my leadership as captain now. Go over this role from Pat, who only did it a couple of years ago, and obviously Wally this year as well.
Hewitt, who holds Australian Davis Cup records for most matches won and the most years played, is the 7th man since 1950 to captain the green and gold. He inherits a very talented and, it should be said, temperamental squad that includes young guns Bernard Tomic, Nick Kyrgios, and Thanasi Kokkinakis. Hewitt, who has been a mentor to Kyrgios during the summer and has practiced with Bernard Tomic, has provided public support for both bad boys. He told the Sydney Morning Herald that he believes Kyrgios can be a champion and a positive presence in the sport if he could just learn to control his emotions.
Nick's, I think, really finding himself at the moment, but he has massive upside as well, and I think with the right people around him and the right team around him, I think he can really improve the next year or two, leaps and bounds, and hopefully hold up a Grand Slam.
Okay, so do you need a reminder on why Roger Federer is such a revered champion? Well, one reason is because even between points, Federer can thrill his fans. Check this out. It's actually always a good idea to watch Roger work between the points, as you may recall from this Australian Open match a few years back. Very cool. Federer once made the practice flick look routine at the U.S. Open. That's our news for now. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you here next time on Tennis Now.